Hey, it's been about 10 weeks since my last video, the first start of my Midget 1500 fuel injection project. Uh, there's been a few teething problems, but on the whole things have worked out quite well, and it's now problems ironed out. It's running really nicely. I wanted to do an update video, or probably end up being a few update videos, just to discuss what's changed, what worked, what didn't work, and talk perhaps a bit about the tuning process as well. So I didn't want this to be a sort of set of videos of how it was all built and then no sort of conclusions as to whether it worked or not. So I'm going to get into I think what updates I've made since you last saw the project. So in terms of what's changed under the bonnet, I've done a bit of work on the heat management side of things. So I've wrapped the exhaust, and you can't see it, but in underneath the exhaust downpipe, some of this fancy whatever it is, titanium wrap, and I have wrapped the fuel rail in some heat reflective tape. Seems to work well. I was a bit worried about the proximity of the fuel rail to the exhaust manifold, but with these changes I got stuck in half an hour of crawling traffic on the motorway in 30-degree heat the other day, and I had no problems whatsoever. So that seems to work nicely. It does. The exhaust wrap did seem to bring the underbonnet temperatures down quite a bit, so that's good. I do as well have some bonnet vents and things like that to help me out. There has been some reconfiguration of the breather system. This one that goes here to the catch tank, and then through this pipework to the manifold vacuum. I did, if we swing around this way, you might not be able to see it, I did have an additional vent here where the old mechanical fuel pump connects to the block. I just had a tee off there and a hose that came, excuse my finger, sort of around the back and connected up here. But actually with the amount of oil that's sloshing around the crankcase, there was a lot of oil getting into the hose and actually being sucked up the hose into the catch tank. So I've taken that off. Just one from the rocker cover to the catch tank now. It actually works really well, and this engine used to ship oil like an environmental disaster, but now it doesn't leak a drop, so that's great news. On the fuel rail, I used to have a bleed on the end here. Took that off. There seems to be no adverse effect. And the final change is I have some different injectors in now, which I'll explain why that is the case in a different video.